Like the idea of getting paid while you sleep? How about getting a pay raise while you sleep? Want to know about stocks that are now paying out even bigger dividends than before? Then you have to check out today's video.
He is a best-selling author.
30-year-old Jason Fieber has a plan.
This guy retired at only 33 years old.
I don't know if I know too many people that have accomplished something like that.
He's really kind of a guru when it comes to passive income.
Before I get into today's content, please give us a big thumbs up if you find value in our videos. Helps us get the word out and grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. I think the pandemic has taught a lot of people the importance of passive income. A job? Yeah, not as reliable as you might think, but passive income tends to flow and grow through the best and the worst of times, especially from high quality dividend growth stocks. I know, I quit my job in my early 30s in favor of living off of safe, growing, passive dividend income. And I went through the pandemic last year, going into it with a six-figure portfolio chock full of high-quality dividend growth stocks. Guess what? I made it through just fine. In fact, the vast majority of my holdings were increasing their dividends straight through the crisis as if nothing was happening. I not only managed to avoid a massive drop in my income during a global health crisis, my income actually went up. That's the power of dividend growth investing. And guess what else? Many of these companies are still at it, increasing their dividends right on schedule, as I'm about to show you. Today, I want to tell you about 3 dividend growth stocks that just announced dividend increases. Ready? Let's dig in. The first dividend increase I want to tell you about came from Expeditors International of Washington, Inc., stock ticker EXPD. Expeditors International just increased their dividend by 11.5%. This under-the-radar dividend aristocrat keeps on delivering. They're expediting freight and dividends. I love it. This marks the 27th consecutive year of dividend increases for the logistics company. That's the kind of consistency that you really can't find at a job nowadays. Who keeps the same job for 27 straight years? Who gets pay raises from that job for 27 straight years? Almost nobody. But Expeditors International shareholders only had to hold stock in order to accomplish that. The stock is up more than 25% to start the year, and it's not cheap. But these high quality dividend growth stocks rarely are. Too many investors out there are scouring for cheap, high yield junk, but the gems are right in front of them. Of course, you're not going to get a diamond for the price of a cubic zirconia. This stock is trading hands for a price to earnings ratio of 24, which is a bit above its 5-year average of 23, but not egregiously so. Take a look at this one on dips. The second dividend increase you should know about came courtesy of Union Pacific Corporation, stock ticker UNP. Union Pacific just increased their dividend by 10.3%. I love the railroads. Things have to move, and they're going to move in the fastest, cheapest, and most efficient way possible. With it being nearly impossible to build a new railroad nowadays, the entrenched players are practically printing money. This marks the 15th consecutive year of dividend increases for the railroad. Choo-choo, all aboard to ever more dividends, because that's where Union Pacific is taking you. This company has doubled its earnings per share and quadrupled its dividend over the last decade. A train horn suddenly sounds like money to me. The big bummer here is that the stock isn't cheap. Again though, if you want quality, you have to pay a quality valuation. That's just how it goes. You get what you pay for in life. This stock's price to earnings ratio of almost 30 is rich, no doubt. But if this stock corrects with market weakness, put it on your list, because this thing can leave the station fast. Last but not least, let's talk about the massive dividend increase that came in from Masco Corp, stock ticker MAS. Masco gave their shareholders a monstrous 67.9% pay raise via their recent dividend increase. Yes, you heard that right, almost 68%. If that doesn't go to show you the incredible power of dividend growth investing, I'm not sure what will. This is the 8th consecutive year of dividend increases for the home improvement products company. With housing and home improvement going absolutely gangbusters in USA right now, I'd be willing to bet there's plenty more where this dividend increase came from. I wouldn't expect near 70% dividend increases to come in every year, but the payout ratio is still low at less than 35%. Surprisingly, this stock doesn't seem to be trading at a massive premium. The price to earnings ratio is 21.3. That's not unreasonable in this market, and it's right in line with its own 5-year average. With the company positioned so well, and with this absolute whopper of a dividend increase showing a lot of confidence from management, this is a very interesting dividend growth stock to take a look at. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a like if you did, and let us know in the comments what you think about these dividend increases. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on new content. Also, take a look at the description box below for some important links, including a link to my personal stock portfolio. This 6-figure portfolio, which I call the Fire Fund, generates enough passive dividend income for me to live off of. It allowed me to retire in my early 30s. I've made my portfolio entirely accessible over at Patreon, and I also post alerts there whenever I buy or sell a stock. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm often invested in the same high-quality dividend growth stocks that I make videos on. Over the years, I've heard from thousands of investors who've been profiting from many of the same exact stocks that I own. So if you think this is something that you could benefit from as well, check the link in the description to see my portfolio and start getting my buy and sell alerts. I'll see you next time.